Hey guys, welcome back. Stop, Talk, and Roll, episode 201, your number one show for Jiu-Jitsu analysis on YouTube. Today we have Dan in the black gi and Andrew in the white gi. Andrew's visiting from Paragon Jiu-Jitsu out in California, so thanks for joining us. He was happy to be on the channel. He said that he's never seen his self roll, and so I hope this is helpful. And I should have been talking about the position that they were in, but let's see what happens here. I think I'm controlling the tripod, so no worries here. Well, yeah, I was going to say they're not going to get blocked. So Dan's got him in a Kimura right now. I would clasp your hands together, Andrew, and actually there's a few things you could do. And Dan, I'd be very careful keeping this Kimura. It looks like Andrew does not know. I shouldn't say that. He's not hitting the counter that I would hit. I'm going to let this play out, and then I will give you my counter advice here. Not counter, but like what I would do in the situation. I mean, it looks like whatever you're doing, you're surviving. Oh, no. Yeah, look at your hands out there. I would be very careful. Yeah, you grab your own hand. Use that to take the back. Nice job, Dan, using that to manipulate him around. You probably could have done that a little better, Dan, in the sense that when you took him over, you probably could have trapped this arm. I'm going to let this play out. I don't know if changing it. Okay, let's reset. There was a lot going on there. That was a nice big. Okay, so we're in De La Hiva, it looks like. Nice little roll. Okay, so right here, if I like, even before Dan gets close to start doing this, right? Like if I feel somebody starting to reach over for a Kimura like this in this position, Andrew, what I would recommend is you dive right into them, right? Like unless you can just rip your arm out, which I don't recommend doing because, okay, in the moment it works. Long term, over like many times of ripping your arm out of a Kimura, you're gonna jack up your shoulder. Okay, so I would recommend diving right into Dan and clasping your hands behind his back, ideally with a butterfly grip, but even just a 10-finger grip will do the job. He'll even get the Kimura in, but if you tie your hands behind their back, they're not removing it. And then you just operate with that body lock, that grip in place until their Kimura lets go. But otherwise, you're just chilling. Okay, so that's one option. The second option, we'll see in a second when the camera moves. Actually, I'm going to combine it. Okay, so before the camera moves. So right here, I would go a little bit further, but Sean's head's going to get in the way. If I can't clasp my hands together, my next thing I want to do is I want to get my hand inside in front of my chest. For a Kimura to work, he needs to take my hand up and behind my back, right? So if my hand's in front of my chest, he can't take it through my body. It's not possible. Then what I would look to do as we progress here through the frames is I would take my hand and drive it across and look to get it up on top of his body, kind of like throwing the back of the hand right on top of his body. And then I would rotate my body through. And what happens there is pretty cool. We'll back up here to see what I'm talking about. It will start Kimura-ing. It'll start putting him in a Kimura in this arm. So you take this hand and you put it across, and you can kind of see where it ties up, like he's reaching over and you're reaching over. I think I have that on video with somebody. I know I did it to like Howard recently, but yeah, basically your hand would be here, right? And you would drive it up. Like right there is a good opportunity. Also, your hands can go through their legs and clasp. Just something to connect your hands together. Whatever format, you can grab the Kimura hand, the Kimura hand, grab your hand, whatever it may be. Just something keeps it tight. Okay. So, and then Dan, what I was talking about with the back take is right here. When you take him over, this leg, you could be a little slower with this and trap his arm on the way down. Okay. All right, so let's get back to, I think Andrew escaped. Nice job, Andrew. So crossbody, but nice. Very nice. Dan, I would not do that. Just stay on top. Not in like a bad way, but like what prompts that movement? Andrew was waiting for something specifically. What's different? Okay, so you're blocking. He's got a cross shoulder post, which is good. He punches up. You have your wizard in. I would stay right there. I mean, I know Dan, you're still working on an injury, and oh, never mind, Dan. You probably did that because of your injury. You're good. This is this harkens back to episode. Training with, when did you train with an injury? I have it. I have all my. I have like I'm all organized now. Injury comebacks. Oh wow, that was a while ago. Episode 190 with Dan. If this is not a good position to be in, which I can imagine it's not, thinking back to your injury right now, which is like a hamstring hip injury, do what you gotta do. You get out of here, elevate them, and you're over. That's fine. If that's not injury related, I recommend staying on top. But Will and Dan, guys, you guys are killing me. Positive note, I found, there's something there. I found a way to get the entire academy now in one shot. It's a little, I'll have to play with it, but all right, so let's see here. We have, is that a straight arm bar? Let's see, come up. You have an overhook attack. Oh, yeah. And a straight arm bar right there. Cool. Very nice. Andrew, again, instead of trying to pull your arm out, I would look to come in. A lot of the times, guys, when you're in submissions, the move might be to like go in rather than try to pull out sometimes. I'll just let that one settle. All right. Got a little mini X guard down there. Little crisscross on the legs. Andrew, don't let people control your collar like that. Oh, my dog's barking. Apologize for that. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Cross shoulder post from the half guard. That's good. Nice pressure, Andrew. When I pass like this, I like to wrap up the legs. Oh, excellent. You had that one leg wrapped up. Nice job. Oh, that just ended. I usually like to get the I'll freeze it there. I usually like to get the high five, show a little respect at the end. That's my dog. I'm gonna wrap this up so my dog can stop barking. Please drop a like and subscribe for my dog. Ring that notification bell. I get these episodes out every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. And if you'd like to be on the show, check out the description below, and we'll get you on here. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Andrew, for visiting, and have a lovely day.